Hello everyone and welcome back to Skillcraft Season 2 Episode 7, I believe it is? I don't know, it's been about 4 weeks since I've been online, so I think there's a bit of catching up to do. First things first, I did come online a little bit earlier on to try and finish this hobbit hole because I want to get this base done and start thinking up some other plans, let's just say. So I've done a very basic interior. I just used the banners which I had. I could have made different coloured banners and different styles, but I'd say that's alright for now. Work area, and that's about it. It's really not for show, really. Just to look good from outside, which you're not really going to see anyway, to be honest. So there's that, and along with that, I've also spotted this new shop, which looks like a Zevon build, so I'm gonna say it's Zevon's build. It's called the Longhorns, and the interior is basically empty, which makes it even more obvious that it's a Zevon build. So here they sell armor trims. I say armor trims, I mean one armor trim type. Emeralds, which 2 diamonds for a stack is a bit of a rip-off, and goat horns, one of which I did buy for 8 diamonds. Dream. I think it's probably my favourite one out of the ones here. Yeah, it's quite simple, but fun. To be honest, don't know if I'll ever use it, but I have it now. Zevon also paid me, when I logged on, 48 diamonds from the bookshop, because I helped him get a villager for every single book in the game, and that was an investment. I got 10% of the diamonds that the entire shop made because I helped him get the books in the first place. So, I got 48 diamonds. That means this shop has made over 480 diamonds in total. That is actually absurd. I thought I was doing the best with the diamonds I had from the end ship shop, but clearly not. And then the last thing is the government building. Just started slightly on the side there, getting ready for the next layer, and actually, let's finish it. Well, I would say that's roughly the correct height for this building. I think, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the roof, actually. Obviously, the building itself isn't actually done at all yet. I mean, you can just look at the sides and you can tell. I'm not going to leave it like that. Or at least I don't plan on leaving it like that. Yeah, so the main frame of the building is now done. I've just got to work out what to do for the roof and how to actually make it look not as bland as it is on the front. Because we had the front arch here to separate the first portion. However, yeah, that's going to need some work. We just have these pillars doing nothing right now. I might just put a ceiling there and just leave the rest, maybe? I'm not sure, I've got to think about it a bit more. I've got to work out what to do with the roof, because a dome isn't going to work with that sort of rectangular shape, I don't think. Maybe a pyramid style copper roof? I'm not sure, I'll just have to play around with it a bit. I'll need to do that and try and texture this front and these sides a bit. The back I'm not too worried about. I mean, it is very bland. Oh, yeah, very bland. But no one's going to be coming up from that side, so no one's going to see it. So I've got to finish that off at some point, and I've also got to do this little building here. Very small. However, now that the hobbit hole is done over there, this is the last building I have planned in my mega base. Well, I say planned. I have had no buildings planned in this mega base ever. I haven't planned a single building in this mega base. I've never planned any buildings, actually. So, everything you see, I've built on the spot. To be honest, it shows, doesn't it? I don't know, from the certain sides this looks alright, and then from other sides it's just not great, is it? But from above, especially in the night, I love it. Especially the roof. The roof just brings it together. But yeah, I've got that to do and finish a government building, and then that is the main building projects, well, the only building projects that I have complete. And then I can get on with the plans that I have for the trial chambers. So I've made a roof. I think I'm happy with it. I think. I'm not 100% sure on it just yet. I've made a roof, I've lit it up. I've added just some trapdoors, just to add a little bit of texture, not much. And on the inside I've just put a bamboo mosaic ceiling. And I've gotten on my emeralds. Don't know why I use emeralds, I could have used anything really. I just had quite a few emeralds spare. To just line up against all of these. Yeah, I probably used more than I needed. Oh, and also, yeah, I've put 2 diamond blocks up there. In the roof. Can't really see it, actually. Might move them, make it more... Yeah, it's a bit hidden. I was thinking it would be a bit more obvious than that. I might change that at some point, might not, I don't know yet. But that is a government building done. It's been a big project, and I'm just honestly happy it's basically finished now. It's taken a long time to complete. Yeah, definitely need to change this side of it, I think. Need to work out what to put there first though. So I've decided that the server's economy isn't growing enough. It needs to be growing more than it is. And as the government, I feel like it is my duty to help that growth. So I'm enforcing, with these books, taxes. Now, it's very simple. Just 3 diamonds a week, depending on how many shops you have. If you have multiple shops, then you have to pay that time and time and again. So, for example, Zevon has 1, 2, 3 shops, and therefore he has to pay... No, he has 4 shops, so he has to pay 3, 6, 9, 12. Zevon has to pay 12 diamonds a week because of how many shops he has. Irie has 1, 2 shops, 3 shops. So he has to pay 9 diamonds a week. So that will be a fair amount of diamonds going towards the shopping district and Skillcraft economy. So let's give these books to all the members, and Irie still hasn't picked up them. He's going to have a shock when he returns. So I'll leave this one right here. Actually, I'll leave it over the other side. That is all of those books in everyone's bases. Now I've just got to sort out inside of the government building a little bit. Do some repairs like this. That's a mess. There's materials in the reasoning stress, isn't there? Yeah, that's from the old roof. I could have used that for the new roof. I forgot it was here. Perfect amount of space in my inventory. All of these are now empty. Brilliant. I've got the books and the reasonings for the reasonings and complaints and everything. What else do I need to do? Not much. Maybe get a new trapdoor for there. A trapdoor, maybe restock those books. And just overall clean up. This can all go back to my base. And this stuff, I don't need this stuff here anymore, I don't know why I've left it here. Yeah, that's everything cleared up. All the work for the government building, now done. And that's everything done for the government building. All progress that needed to be finished is finished. Now, I just need to wait for that tax to be paid by all the members. So I should have 12 diamonds from Zevon and 9 diamonds from Irie. Well, it's been quite some time since I've been here, and I think it's finally time I finished the plans that I had for this. Yeah, this room is possibly going to be the only room which survives after I'm done with this place. So we have now started this first section, and I think it's going pretty well. This is how simple I wanted it to be. Did give it a bit of time just so that I can test it out. Because, well, it's got to be tested, doesn't it? How much easier that is compared to what it usually is. Then you can get the key, and then, very simply, I blocked off all the doors which are literally pointless. There's nothing in there. You can just find a ladder, find one of these. I've done this for a few reasons. One, to get more maces and items like that a lot easier. How have I ended up with one of each of those? That's actually quite impressive. But I wanted it just to make it a lot easier to get this. Obviously, usually it will be ominous keys for up there is one of them. And another one is in a room which I didn't know about. Over to the left on the top floor. I didn't even know what was there. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this, because there's so many secret rooms that aren't even secret, we just missed. So earlier today I logged on for the first time in probably about a week, because I had quite a bit of other recording to catch up with, and I logged on to 2 books from Irie and 1 book from Zevon. The 2 books from Irie, not really important, it was just Irie saying in one of the books about my 3x3 piston door that he didn't break it or anything, and then the other one was him complaining about how someone's committed a crime by blowing up 2 creepers in his base. However, he's covered up the holes, and they're not there anymore, they're not visible, so I can't do anything about it, but he wants me to, which I really can't do if there's no evidence. And the important book was this, from Zevon. This is an outrage, I will not be paying any taxes. I like money, so I will be keeping mine. This government is corrupt. Yours sincerely, Zevon. Yep, well, I don't think anyone likes taxes. But it's just a thing that you have to just put up with. You know, the economy here is, I mean, it's not bad, but it could be a lot better. Like I literally built a bank and it's not getting a use right now. So if people actually start paying these taxes, which I've checked, no one has. If people start paying the taxes, they will be stored and kept in that bank. Because obviously I can't keep the diamonds. They're not my diamonds, they're the government's diamonds. Now obviously I had to respond to Zevon in some way, without being violent. So I popped up to his mega base and left him a note. This is the note that I left Zevon. Just saying that if he can find another Skillcraft member, which is also against the taxes, then I will rethink the taxes. But that won't happen unless he finds another member of Skillcraft who is also against that. However, today, unfortunately, that'll have to be it for today's episode, because I have about 6 videos recorded and not edited at all. So we should probably try and catch up with that a little bit. Yeah, I'm maybe a bit addicted to phasmophobia, I'm not sure. Hey, maybe I have so much recording that if I edit it quick enough, I might be able to upload 2 videos in 1 week. Guess we'll have to find out. I'll see you all in the next episode, which is episode 8, I think. I don't remember anymore.